Hi folks and modelers, I'm back for another episode of the DDG-1000 Zumwalt Class Destroyer from snowman model at 1/350 scale. So today I'm gonna pick up where I left off a couple of weeks ago. I know I'm a bit late bringing updates because I've been having difficulties with the painting, putty, getting rid of sim lines. So anyway, I'm back today, and today I'm gonna do an episode of unmasking the entire ship. So let's just get into the unmasking because it's gonna take quite some time. So let's just move into that. So, okay, let me just prepare some tools here, some pincers. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. And I know it looks messy because I tried to peel off some masking just to prepare to easily peel off. So the painting actually got very complicated because there's layers and layers of paint, and there's also layers of masking, and I will just try to talk as I peel off these maskings as fast as I can, but I'll need to be a bit careful also so that I don't destroy anything. So these layers that I'm peeling off is the last layers that I was masking, and actually this masking is actually for these little holes here, which is different in color. And the second last layer of paint that I was doing is this. There is a different shade of gray here, and I think a little bit later I will move on to my laptop to show you the actual photos on the ship, which has all these different shades of gray on the ship, and these things are not indicated on the instruction manuals at all. So it's just like you gotta figure out how to paint it based on some real photos. So I am trying to actually do this quite fast, but like I said, I'll have to be careful. There are some fragile areas on the ship. Okay, so this is the side and the back here. Side. So okay, these white tapes here might be quite difficult to take off because these really stuck to the okay, so and this is the turret. So okay, just give me a minute to take out these white masking tapes, which is the ones for the bottom. Okay, so I think I got most of the tapes off the side, and then now I'm gonna start peeling off on the top deck. So actually this ship has quite a lot of different colors, so that part actually ended up taking time for doing all these maskings. Okay, let me just move on to the top again. Actually, unmasking is a very time-consuming one of the things that you do in modeling, because once there are many layers of maskings, it's not so easy to peel them off. Okay, so, and I got all these tapes sticking to my finger. Okay, so this top part here is also masked. So it's all different kind of grays, and I know this can be a bit maybe gonna get boring for the viewers, and okay, so these are the areas where I'll probably take a longer time. And I know that I can actually do some editing, fast forward the video, but since I'm talking here, it could be difficult to add in my voice later. And actually, I'm not good in all these video editings. I make models, but I'm not really a good camera person or editing person. So please forgive me for that. Anyway, if you find this to be too boring, you can actually fast forward the the video. I know I'm I'm gonna take gonna be taking some time here, but okay, basically I think you roughly get the idea that how the paint looks like. So there's two kinds of gray on the top deck, and this is also not mentioned in the color guide, but I saw this two kind of different, and this is almost like black anyway on the real ship. And another thing which I noticed, okay, these areas are probably for those missile to launch, but on top of these openings, these could be, I'm just guessing, could be solar panels. So on the real ship, this area looks very shiny, and it's almost like a mirror polished kind of surface. So it could be because it's a solar panel, it's just so shiny. So I think I will do a very gloss coat on it to make it shiny. Then again, I this surface maybe it's a bit matte. Okay, seems like I think I got this part masked wrongly. Okay, so roughly this is how the ship will look like. And this part here, in fact, it is like there's a bit of a pattern here, and this is not indicated in the color guide, but on the real ship it is a different color. And also this part here is actually thicker on the real ship. I'm talking about the surface. So it is some kind of a layer of some material that is actually stuck on the surface. It could be those material to deflect radar rays. So it's just got so many tapes on my fingers. So I know this is messy, and maybe I should have taken off all the masks before I start showing and explaining. But I thought some people might want to see how it is being unmasked. So you can, let me just zoom in a bit here. So it looks like that, bit of a towel kind of pattern there. So basically, if you want to mask this kind of things, you just have to do it layer by layer. So okay, I'm almost done here. And this layer of this material is also at this back here. So you can see that I have masked it that way. I hope later I can try to show you some photos on this. And this door, I will have to paint it in another gray later, after I unmasked all these things. So there are still some more painting to do, different gray color. Okay, so maybe I should just stop somewhere around here before it gets too long. Let me just take off these maskings here, because this part might be interesting, because it is again the pattern of the tile-like surface. Which, okay, don't know if that looks good. Okay, so got this surface all taken out, so it looks like that. There's one more mask here on top. Alright, so I think I'm done with the masking. Oh, by the way, the water line is, there is another piece of mask here. Okay, so I think we get to witness this together. So I'm seeing this for the first time also. Little bit of chipping there. So I think the lines are pretty straight. Looks like that. And at the back here, there are more masking, because there is a black line over here. So these areas were a bit troublesome to mask. So because you have the red, you have the black, and you have to avoid the door areas here. And this is another masking here, but wait, let me see if this is easy to come off. Okay, I think I got it. So it's gonna look like that. I think this area might be okay, because if I put this this piece here, and yeah, I think the gray doesn't show, so actually it's okay. And so like I said, this barrel is gonna be in an open position, So it's gonna look like that. So after this, I'll have to do some clear coats, things like that. Touch up where it's, you know, needed. So you can see this this part here, like there's different kind of gray. This is different gray, another gray here, and this is actually the same color as this deck here. So there are also these types of things. So let me just move to my laptop to show you what I'm talking about. So I hope you can see. Not sure if there's enough light. So if you look at these areas here, and also the back here, so let me just zoom in. So you can see that this thing is like thicker than this layer. So this is some kind of a material. So I've masked it that way, and it's a bit darker over there. And like I said, these are the bit darker gray, and that is what I'm talking about, that line. So this surface is actually thick. There is one layer of something, and it's a different color between here and here. So that's what I did. I masked this here to get this color, but of course I won't get that step because this kit actually came in that way. It's actually the same surface on the kit, but on this ship you can see here that it is very evident that there is a thick line over there. So yeah, so this is a very good site. It is the C-Force origin. So you can see there are the three types of DDG-1000, 1001 and 1002, and each one will have tons and tons of nice photos for reference. You can even see the tin canning effect on the surface, which can be done with paint, but I'm not so good with that. So yeah, if you're building this kit, this would be a good reference site. I'll list it in my in the video later. So okay, so I think this video is gonna get a bit long, so I'm gonna stop soon. So this is where I got so far. Okay, this is not a smearing. There is some tape. Still have some masking tape, so it should be okay over there. So this is how it looks like. So after this, I'll do cleaning up, touch-ups, gloss coat, put decals, weather, then maybe put back a flat paint. Not sure if I should put a flat or a semi-gloss. So last piece of mask that I missed out just now, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so it's done. Okay, so yeah, so I still have quite a bit to go, and just stay tuned. I'll try to come back soon. not a couple of weeks. So until then, okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a bit long and could be a bit boring, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. So until the next time, happy modeling and cheers for now. Bye.